Welcome back to another episode of the Mustard Seed Buying Company's, videos. We buy stuff at thrift stores. We sell it online. People hate us. We're generally reviled. We love it. That's what we do. We try to see the value in things. I stopped at Arc and Goodwill today on a whim. I spent about $80, I want to say, in GM merch. As usual, there's a handful of things up here. We'll start. There's $15. It's a $40 label printer that you get at Arc, or excuse me, that you get at Target or Walmart or Staples. One of those nice ones, like a 50 at Walmart, 50 at Target, 40 at Walmart. I got it for 15 at Goodwill. Which was their full price, which I thought was a brilliantly priced item because at full price, you're not going to make any money flipping it online. On discount, you might be able to, but it gives people the opportunity to purchase it who actually need it at a discount. Great pricing. Goodwill, Fort Collins, because I think I probably picked it up an hour after you put it out. Picked up Ahsoka's lightsaber at that same Loveland Goodwill. My family has probably 10 of these little lightsabers. I don't know if this one does come apart, but anytime I find a good condition little lightsaber, even if it's $4 or $5, we pick it up just because we like to beat on each other with them instead of, being naughty with each other. For $1.75, I got Simba from the new Lion King movie. I don't know that he's worth that. I could probably get $3 for him at some point, but he goes into the vault until I find out because I don't have him yet. For $1.50, I picked up this little red trooper from the new Star Wars movies. For $6.50, excuse me, a little pricier. For $6.50, I got this massive, and by massive, this is like giant 6'3" orangutan for reference on how big it is. Bald orangutan. Pretty big little car. Not something that I'm going to try to flip online, but the Cars franchise is one of those IPs that you can always flip, always sell, especially locally. You can, if you can get 6 die-cast cars in a group together, you can make $15-20 on that, which isn't the craziest margins, but it's definitely something to chase when you're buying toy bags. It's a toy bag that's worth $3, that costs $3 at Arc, only needs to have 2 or 3 of those items before it suddenly becomes profitable. I think I'll probably move him locally, but he's a really cool thing just to have around. In the meantime, for $6.50, but I think I don't know what they go for new, but I could definitely get my $13 back for that. It's going to be a little interlude. I stopped at Walmart as well, and they had this Gabby's Movie dollhouse figure, $5. She retails full price for $12. Retired. There's a new season of Gabby's Dollhouse coming out next week. She's wintry. Christmas is coming up around the corner. Pull that sticker off. I might not be able to move her on eBay for a lot of money, but I think I could move her locally. There is the possibility that with these, I spent $5 on her. That's an investment. It's a crapshoot. I'm gonna make that $5 back in the next year. It might take a minute for me to do that, but she will make $10 at some point. I'm gonna put her on Facebook Marketplace for that, and then we'll put her on eBay to get that much back. So it'll be a little bit more expensive, and we'll wait for the market to catch up with the price that I need from that. Same goes with these 2 Bluey sets. Walmart had them for $12. They normally go for $30, which means your wiggle room's only 18 there. But I think that when you are looking for these come Christmas time or right before Christmas, there's a new season of Bluey coming as well. I know there is some Bluey fatigue right now, but that's not going to stick around. Same thing's going for Harry Potter. There's a lot of Harry Potter fatigue right now. I buy that stuff still because that show is going to come out, and despite what everybody thinks, everybody will go gaga for it, and it'll be big numbers, billion-dollar franchise again. So Harry Potter, I'm sticking with. Bluey, I'm sticking with. I don't care if those franchises look a little fatigued right now. but I think I can get my 25 for each of these by the end of the year, which is, you know, only doubling my money, but is definitely worth the time. You know, it's August already. Christmas is right around the corner. I think I'll make my money back just fine. I did pick up this copy of Villainous today for they had it listed for $9, but it was 30% off, so I paid $6. It was complete in box. It does have all the pieces in there. I don't know if Villainous sells online. I've always loved the design of these games. I know that's pretty I don't know, it's pretty gay, but really enjoy that. I've seen the expansions and other things at other places, so now that I have the base set, I can pick up those expansions when I come across them on sale. Don't know if anybody will even play it with me, but it's a board game. For $4, this didn't sell in a week. For $4, I got this little wood filing cabinet. Opens up, key protector here. I didn't check comps, but I think it's $30 or $40 thing. Maybe well, if you were to buy this brand new, I'm sure this is like $90 now, maybe 70 or 60. But I can definitely make my $4 back. There was some talk about us possibly using it, but I don't think that we're going to. Who knows? We may. We do usually end up putting up the decor that we buy. It sits in our house until it sells. Ooh, speaking of, bam! He's in the video, and I just kind of forgot that he was there. I got this Mario poster as part of my $80. He was $6, I want to say, 6 or 7, $6.50 maybe. Really well framed, which I know is not, you know, when you're buying a poster, it's like, is the frame really what matters? I don't know anything about this poster. It could be 2 years old. It could be a limited edition. I don't check comps there. I just know that I can make $6 on a Mario poster that's in a really dope frame. Somebody will come give me at the very least $10 for it. Could be looking at 50. Could be looking at more. Who knows? Could be something. I'll make another video when we sell and find out. I picked up this little wood doohickey for $4.99. It's new this week. It's not in the greatest of it's a little cardboard planner. It's not in the greatest of conditions, but I do have a little sander, a little bit of sander, and I don't even know if I'll sand it. I might just clean it, wash it down, and see what it looks like after we wash it down. But these wood kind of things, you can always make your money back, because ladies be loving to put wood in their houses. I got a little John Jones. These are in blind bags, so there's some fidget toys downstairs. Fidgets, you know, I count those as $1. We put them in a box when we have little events like we did this weekend. We sell those for $1. They sell all day long. So if a bag has 2 fidgets and a toy that's worth $3 or $4 that we're, you know, actively collecting or have been collecting, you know, those are a buy for us all day long. And so that's how we kind of get with some of these little buys. But I got a little Boo vinyl from Monsters Incorporated. Mario with a hammer. I don't know who this guy is. But he is a character, and so something tells me that he'll be worth $1 or $2. We'll see. Sometimes I shut these videos off and I go and I look at it, and later it's like, hey, this is worth $40. And you're like, dang, that's actually more than I thought. I've got this little Mario figure, and I don't know if it's from the Mario movie. I think it might be older, because I have the Mario movie figure, and he looks nothing like this. So another little Mario figure. Toad Hot Wheel. We collect those, so those stay with us. A little Brawly action figure, a little 3-inch Brawly. And then I don't know this Koopa Ling's name or Bowser Jr.'s name, but this is one of the Bowser Jr.'s, again, which makes me think that Mario is older than the movie, because this figure is older than that. So we do have the Mario Got a handful of Mario figures. You know, I do have my Mario display right back there. So we add some of those to that. That's part of my buy. Ooh. We're making our way right through. Got these MCAT flashcards by Kaplan. They go for $40 new. They reliably comp for 2022 on eBay. They spent $6, which is probably a hair over what I needed to, so I'll probably have to price them just slightly higher than some of the others and just take really nice, cute pictures to make sure that they sell. And these three, I still have to check contents. I did check the contents of the Villainous board game, but I have to check the contents of the rest of these. But I do very well on the board games that I pick out and buy. This one's Trekking, the National Parks, the board game. It's a Mensa Select winner, Parents' Choice Gold Award, the second edition. They had this for $4.40. Don't know that I want to get rid of this one. It's such a cute little game. So, you know, we'll see all about it. Ages 10 plus, 2 to 5 players, 30 to 60 minutes. Really hoping that all the pieces are there. You know, we usually get lucky. Anymore, you're getting luckier and luckier on finding complete sets for a couple of reasons. I think one, I think people only play games once or twice before they move on from them. I think, you know, I think there are groups that have board game nights, but I think on average, board games are like books. People's appetites, people's budget, they buy more than they can consume, is what I'm trying to get at there. I think that I often find complete sets. So let's just look. I often find complete new box sets that have been opened. It looks like they've been opened once, that the rules got read, and they go, oh, we didn't have time for this, and then never, ever opened it again. I mean, you would be surprised at how many times that is the exact, oh, and here it is again. At how many times that is the exact case. Do you think they sealed those back up? Nope. This has the sticker. Even has the little silica packet, which, you know, I'm gonna throw away. So I haven't verified it yet, but that looks like a complete in-box board game to me. And a great buy at $4.50. Probably retails for, I mean, anything this size, this style is going to retail for at least $20. They sell pretty quick. Sometimes they're, again, just like books, they're $30 or $40 board games that have been severely, I don't want to say severely underpriced, but they get so many board games that it's hard for those employees to tell which ones are valuable and which ones are not. I got this Celebrations. This was full price at $4.40. These are cute. I mean, these are just cute. 15 real wood blocks, shown actual size. Blocks can be displayed on your windowsill, dresser, mantle, under your Christmas tree, or as a centerpiece. Over 50 year-round in holiday phrases. This is vintage. This is an Etsy item. Celebrations. Happy birthday, peace on earth, welcome friends. All blocks are numbered and coordinated with instructions. So there's all sorts of little holiday phrases that you can make with these little spelling blocks. Tell me that's not cute. Tell me that's not cute. I know that I'm going to be able to move that like nobody's business. And then this game definitely was utilized. It's $1.59. I don't know. I didn't open it. I'm not going to bother opening it right now. It's Quests of the Round Table. It looks pretty fun. But we'll see if it has if we have anything, or if it's complete in box, or if I'm going to be returning it. Sorry, my nephew must have just got online because my son ran to his room to finish his game. You have your chicken nuggets, bud. So yeah, that was $80. Do you think that I got taken? You think me and Mario got made out? You have your nuggets, Malcolm. Do you think I got taken? Now that I'm looking at it up here, I feel like I might have 65 because of that label printer. And there's like one or two other things downstairs that I didn't bring up here. So maybe from this alone, it doesn't look like I got my money's worth. But none of this stuff was half off. So they're flips I believe in for the most part. I do think I got my money's worth. I think that, you know, just looking at I think I've got 65 in sales here. And that doesn't include Mater, or that doesn't include Lightning McQueen, that doesn't include Mario, and the rest. So I definitely think I might have a couple duds in there. We have a couple pickups of our own, but I think I made my $65. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Appreciate your time.